Welcome back to GCTV. I'm Maddox.
I'm Zach. Let's get into today's news. RTI groups will start back up this week. These are intervention groups based on the results of your STAR testing. So if you were below benchmark on either reading or math, you are in an intervention group. STAR teachers, please communicate with your students about what group they are in and when that group will meet. There will also be no testing of these groups. That's why it's important to put in the effort when we do STAR testing.
The Mayfield Animal Shelter has a lot of animals in their care, and that's why Miss Savannah Smith's study seminar class is collecting donations for the rest of the month. They need dog and cat food, blankets, pets, toys, and treats. You can drop these off in Lowe's O2 until the end of January. Do you have your date for the Spring Homecoming Dance? It's scheduled for Friday, February 7th from 8 to 10 right here at GCHS.
So start making your plans now. The Leadership Dynamics class also wants to put out the word. They need chaperones, so if you're interested, talk to Miss Mills.
If you volunteer, you'll get a free week of jeans as a reward. The GCHS Youth Service Center needs your help. Miss Riley Roberts and Miss Amber Murphy are asking all community partners to fill out the Family Resource Youth Service Center survey. It's an important statewide data collection effort that shows the impact of these programs in our school and community. Students and staff can fill it out. We'll include the link to the survey in the description of this video. Ms. Roberts says, it doesn't take long to fill out.
Good luck to several students who are representing GCHS in several field trips and competitions tomorrow. Youth Leadership has a trip on Friday. Also, the President's Cup is happening at West Kentucky Community and Technical College. And finally, several orchestra students will be representing our program at a large concert in Louisville, Kentucky. Basketball season is in full swing, and very soon you will get the chance to take the court yourself.
Student versus teacher basketball is happening soon. If you're new to GCHS, this is a tournament where students build a roster and compete for the chance to take on the teachers in the championship. Here are the rules. Each team must have at least one female on the roster. Actual basketball players are not allowed to play, but they can coach a roster. A roster needs to have at least 5 players. You can have a maximum of 10. It's $5 per person to play, and those proceeds will go towards the prom committee.
And Maddox, the best part is you can catch all the basketball action right here on GCTV Games are playing during SOAR in the month of February. Our crew will stream the games live with commentary so you don't miss a thing. The actual championship will be February 27th in the gym, and everyone will get the chance to watch that in person. Miss Savannah Smith has the sign-up forms, so talk to her if you're interested.
The more teams we have, the better this tournament will be. Last year we had 6 teams. Club Group 3 will meet this Friday during SOAR. That includes TSA, JAG, ROTC, DECA, and World Languages Club. Club sponsors need to post their attendance to the Google Sheet as soon as possible.
Do you like video games? If so, you need to check out the esports team. They are actively recruiting for their spring season right now. The team competes in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but they might expand their roster of games depending on the interest. So if it sounds like something you'd want to do, talk to Coach Lutz in Simpsonia 04.
It's one of the most physically demanding competitions in the world, and we have a team that competes every year.
We're talking test of leadership, teamwork, obstacle courses, cross-country runs, and more. GCTV's Josh Romero and Freddie Roque give us an inside look on what it takes to be a JROTC Raider.
3, go! Come on, go!
The GCHS Raider Team is a part of our Grace County JROTC program. They compete in numerous events around Kentucky and surrounding states. Here's the Raider captain, Cadet Elijah Tillman.
When it comes to leading the team, I feel like I try to motivate and discipline the team as fairly as I can. When it comes to my journey becoming the Raider commander, it was a long process of climbing hills and jumping over stuff and having a good time with the rest of the team.
The Raider team has gone to many national events over the years. Although they have never won a national title, they have placed significantly. The team's highest rank at nationals was 4th place. Here's Cadet Malachi Frazier and his experience being a Raider.
I think probably the best thing about going to a national Raider event is just seeing all the other teams compete and seeing the amount of skill that's out there and to see where we stand as a national team. It shows us what we need to improve on, some things that where we're good at, shows us a lot of things that we suck at. It just gives us overall a good view of how we stand and how we should compete as a team.
Strong and well-rounded group of cadets. Both male and female cadets are eligible to compete. Lots of cadets have found much joy and success in Raiders. Here are just a few.
A fun time hanging out with a whole bunch of people, you know. I like the events. I get to talk to a whole bunch of people from different schools. Get to talk to the recruiters that come down as well. But overall, it's just a really fun time.
My name is Matthew Bucket, and I enjoy Raiders because it's something physical I can do that takes my mind off of things.
I really wanted something that I wanted to work. I wanted to have people I could work as a team with, and snacks too. They're pretty good.
With lots of first-place finishes with ex-coach Colonel Caldwell, who retired last year, here's the new coach, Captain Hart, on his first year with the Graves County Raider team.
Yep, so my first year here at Graves County, I've really enjoyed being the Raider team coach and being able to travel around and compete against other schools and see what our individuals' abilities are and how they stack up with other teams.
If you have any questions regarding Raiders, you can speak with Captain Hart. It's been Freddie Roque, and this is what it takes to be a Graves County Raider.
The National Raider Challenge is held at Fort Knox, Kentucky each year. Here's your lunch for Thursday: General Tso's chicken and tangerine orange chicken. You can also choose the usual like burgers, salad, and pizza. Sides include carrots, green peppers, crinkle fries, side salads, stir-fried vegetables, and fruit.
And now we're going to pass it over to Liam with the weather.
Hey GC, this is Liam with today's weather forecast. Today will be chilly with a high of 35 and a low of 27 with clear skies possible all day. Tomorrow will seem much warmer than the rest of this week's forecast as there will be a high of 49 and a low of 28. There will be partly cloudy skies in the morning, transitioning into cloudy skies in the afternoon. Saturday and Sunday will be much cooler with a high in the low to mid 30s and lows in the mid to upper teens and low 20s. Monday will be cold again with a high in the low 30s and a low in the low teens. That's all for the weather forecast. Check back next week for another update.
Hey! What?
Hello and welcome to GCTV's Game Review. I'm Noah Adams here with Trent Grant to tell you about Helldivers 2.
Released on February 8th, 2024 by a small studio named Arrowhead on a discontinued development software, Helldivers 2 immediately shot in popularity compared to the first relatively unknown game. Since then, Helldivers has only grown in active player count and popularity.
Be ready to join the fight and do your part in spreading managed democracy throughout the galaxy and liberating planets as Super Earth's elite special forces, paving the way for SEAF troopers on the ground.
Helldivers are special forces units sent on missions behind enemy lines, but don't worry, you have access to numerous weapons, stratagems, and boosters to help you in your battle in any of the 10 difficulties. Along with the 4-player co-op with crossplay between Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, you can bring your friends and fight against any of the 3 enemy factions, the Terminids, the Automatons, and the Illuminate to spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy.
Helldivers 2 is a fast-paced third-person shooter where you face a variety of enemies from light to medium to heavy with varying rarities depending on the difficulties and even variant enemy combat such as the Jump Brigade, Incendiary Corps, Predator Strain, and the Rupture Strain, which all add an extreme bit of difficulty to the base game.
But you have an even vaster arsenal to assist you, like your grenades, stims, and including your greatest weapons, running and diving. Your goal is not to kill enemies, it's to get the objective done, so a lot of the time you'll be running from a fight, especially if you're not equipped for it. Diving helps to be able to dodge attacks that are about to hit you, keeping your diver alive in the fray.
Though Helldivers have been through its rough patches, the developers at Arrowhead care about the player base and often listen to the community. In fact, after the complaints of the game being a buggy mess, they were met with a patch that fixed 400 plus bugs and buffed the majority of the Helldivers weapons, along with nerfing the enemies in ways the player base suggested, and they're currently looking into the optimization everyone's been asking for.
In conclusion, we rate Helldivers 2 a 10 out of 10 for its stunning environments, the thrilling gameplay, and the amazing growth system. This has been your GCTV Game Review with Trent Graham and Noah Adams.
Good morning, GC. It's Max with Sports. The Eagle and Lady Eagle basketball teams are both coming off respectful wins against Paducah as they head into the rivalry matchup Friday night. Both teams will be taking on the Marshall County Marshals. The student section theme is toga, and we need a big attendance in the student section so everyone pop out. Earlier in the week, the bowling team swept Mayfield at Cardinals Lanes, Winning that battle, the Birds and the co-ed team placed second in state, so now they start preparation to try and win another national championship, so good luck to them. That's all for sports. Back to you off the desk.
That's been all for today's news.
And if you want to hear even more of us, be sure to check us out at Thursday Thoughts Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or anywhere you get your media from.